Hey Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. It's Phoenix Spring Tarot here with your February 2021 reading. So for those of you familiar with my readings, know that I like to mix a bit of astrology and your planetary placements in with your intuitive messages from spirit guides. But for this month, we'll be doing things a little bit different. We'll be using the same format that we used in December because this month is going to be one of the biggest astrological months for this year. It's the Stellium month with over 6 signs in your house of Aquarius. Cancer, this is your 8th house. So this is going to be explosive. Things that were hidden to you, surprises are going to come through, and it could be painful, but this is such a time of personal growth and transformation for you. So it's really key. Therefore, what I'm going to be doing this month, I'm going to be doing the readings a bit different, as I alluded to. I'll be splitting your readings into 2 for this month. So you guys are getting 2 readings. The first reading is going to be a general, an intuitive reading where I channel messages from your spirit guides. That's this one. This is what we're going to be doing now. And your second reading is going to be your astrology reading, your stellium reading, where we use tarot cards, but we also channel looking at your planetary placements, looking at how they're aspected to deliver further in-depth messages for you guys. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, do subscribe, switch on your notifications so you could know when that reading is coming. I should have that reading ready for you guys by next week, so switch on your notifications. So I don't need to let you guys know how this works. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates, don't force it. Check your other planetary placements, your sun, moon, rising sign, and your stellium reading for further messages for this month. I'm being told for you guys that your stellium reading is going to give you guys insight right down until autumn. I'm seeing the word autumn and I'm seeing the sign of Libra. So your stellium reading is going to take you right through until there. This is a really important stretch for you guys. I'm being told that it's going to be, this period is life purpose for you. There are certain karmic reversals and karmic lessons that this stellium is going to be bringing in for you guys, and it's going to extend right through until Libra season, is what I'm being told. Okay, so the way this reading is going to work, we're going to be looking at the energies from January coming into the February, the main themes for February, advice from spirit guides for this month, and the main energies taking you out of February into March. And then we're going to look at oracle cards to tune into additional messages that we get from your spirit guides. And we have some jumpers here as well. So we have the 9 of Cups, Cancers. This is the energy coming out of January into February for you. So this 9 of Cups talks about making a wish, the cat that got the cream, channeling. It's not self-righteousness, it's something has happened, but you guys feel, where you guys feel vindicated, where you guys feel that you're in the right. So I don't mean smugness in a bad way. I don't mean it at all, because of course, if you feel that you're right, then this energy is justified. But you feel good right now. You know, you feel as if you've been vindicated about something. This is just what I'm picking up on. So it could be some new opportunity that's come through, is what I'm seeing. So as I said, opportunity that's come through. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So it could be some opportunity that's come through that's really put you guys in a very good position financially, and you think it's something with the I'm just looking at the scales. It could be something that was due to you, something that's coming into you by way of retribution, because that's what I was picking up on when I first got to this card. And you have the Strength card, so you feel that this is something with strength. This is Leo energy. This is yep, summer energy as well. Just some of you guys may have Leo in your chart, but anyway, that's irrelevant. It's something that you guys have overcome, and this is what I was getting at the very beginning, there's something that you guys have overcome. You guys have triumphed over it. So I'm seeing the lion, not only Leo energy, but you managed to tame the beast. You've managed to tame that struggle. You've managed to overcome the beast, overcome a challenging situation, to really put yourself in a position of, in a good position, rather, good position relative to other people, but you guys feel that this good position was something that was fair for you. Okay, now we have the Tower coming in this month, and we have the Moon card. So let me just get a bit of information as to why this is energy coming up for February. Let me check your jumpers. So we have quite good jumpers here. We have 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, and we have Ace of Cups. We have Ace of Cups, and we have 10 of Cups. These are good cards. So what is this Tower opportunity? What is this Tower about? Is it, I'm picking up cleansing. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up cleansing with this Tower situation here. So you guys could be going through a situation that was very shocking, that you didn't expect. But in a way, it's shocking you didn't expect. It's going to bring forward information for you that you didn't see coming or you weren't aware of, is what I'm being told. Okay, so for this month, expect a situation that's going to come in, that's going to bring things to light that you didn't realize that was going on. It's going to bring in certain, it's going to give you realizations. You're going to have an, okay, I see this now. I know more about myself because of this situation, or I see what someone else did there. I see you for who you are. It's that sort of energy that is coming in for this month, and it's going to put you guys in a position where you really need to act. But I have a feeling that the best, that you guys are going to be on the back foot, but for some reason you guys rise to the occasion because you have such positive energy here where you've sort of overcome the beast. It's as if you rise up to that energy again, or this Tower moment is going to put your back against the wall where you have no other choice but to rise up to this Magician energy. Now take care as well not to use this Magician card, and not to use this. I'm being told that you guys watching this are very skilled at getting the upper hand on a situation. There's some skill that you guys have, whether it's your charisma, whether it's being very well spoken, whether it's your intuition. Just be wary with this Tower moment that you don't knee jerk and use this attribute or this skill set you guys have in the wrong way. Okay, that's just a warning that's come through. But know that this position, even though it may be difficult, it's going to bring in a lot of good for you guys. I'm being told there's a new relationship that could be potentially on the cards for some of you. So this situation could also lead to a new relationship. This situation, this Tower moment, is going to be leading to a new opportunity. You guys are going to be put in a position because things are being brought to light, things are being brought to your attention, you have a realization over something. You guys are put in a position where you have, it's giving you all the tools to be able to act. Okay, so let's see what your advice is from your spirit guides. This Magician is also Mercury energy as well, and Mercury is going into retrograde this month. So this sort of information will be in your stellium reading. What does that Mercury retrograde and this Magician turning up at this point mean? Okay, yeah, that's this Mercury retrograde, and this, so Mercury is the ruling planet for, or the controlling planet for the Magician. Mercury is going into retrograde. Retrograde always means, especially with Mercury, where Mercury looks at thoughts, ideas, philosophies, plans, strategies, you're revisiting something. So Mercury retrograde is always going back. And I have a feeling with this situation that's happened, you guys will be forced to go back into past situations or go back to something in the past, revisit it. But doing that is going to enable you to plan for the future and plan your way forward and plan your strategy. It's going to take this situation as an opportunity to tweak something that wasn't quite right. So you're going to go back and tweak something that wasn't quite right. So I'll give you an example. And I'm being told that when you tweak that thing that isn't right, you guys are working on something to launch for the world to see, or to that will put yourself on a plateau. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of messages here. So what I'm being told is, if this was a new job, a new opportunity, you know, launching a new company, anything that would be putting yourself on the global scale, because I'm seeing the globe, this tower moment is going to force you to revisit those plans. So you're going to need to revisit this tower moment and Mercury retrograde. You need to revisit those plans. There is something in those plans that isn't quite right. Okay, so you're being told here with this Two of Wands, before you move forward, revisit those plans, revisit your strategies, tweak it. Learn the lessons from this situation, tweak those plans so that when you do launch, it would be, yeah, that's what I'm saying with the Judgment. So when you do launch, when you do get that opportunity to rise up and show what you're made of, it's going to be spot on. That's why this situation's happened. This situation that's coming up in February is not going to be easy. Okay, it's not going to be easy. We have the Three of Swords. So it's going to be really disappointing. But don't hark on this, because what we're looking at this new opportunity here, and we're looking at the Ten of Cups, right? So this looks really good. So bear that in mind. Tower is out of the blue. It's disastrous. It could feel disastrous. You're going to get news that's going to hit you, and something is going to be clear, and you're just going to be like, what? What the hell is this? Is going to be the reaction that you're going to have. And it's going to be hurtful, but it's going to allow you to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate and retweak and see things from different perspectives, so that when you rise up, you're going to just silence them. Okay, so that's what's going to come. I'm also being told to be humble and have gratitude at this period as well. That's going to be important, because for some of you with this situation coming up, it could be that you're eating a huge slice of humble pie. You know, there's something that you need to learn. Possibly something wasn't as solid as you thought it was. But let's see what the outcome for this month is going to be. Yep, so you're still going to be, yeah, that's what I knew. I thought so. Yeah, okay. So for this month, when this situation with the Tower happens, you are going to just take an opportunity to take yourself out of the situation and reflect. You're just going to be reflecting and planning and musing over all your different strategies before you take your action. All right? That's what's going to be happening for you guys from this Tower moment. There is something that's going to come to you that you didn't see coming. But you know what? To be forewarned is to be forearmed, and the information that you get, it's going to be hurtful, it's going to be painful. But in the end, you're going to rise up, and something new is going to come in, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a new job opportunity, whether it's a new partnership opportunity that's going to be really emotionally fulfilling for you on all levels. It's going to enable you to enter a commitment situation that really makes you happy. This is walking off into the sunset sort of happy. Joyful sort of happy. So happy in a family situation, happy in a romantic partner situation, happiness for your family and pulling through for some of you. Whether it's a family deal with another relative that you're going into and it falls apart, with this Tower moment, you're getting a realization, but from that realization, you're able to act, but try not to act out of ego, try not to act out of spite or retribution or anything like that. Really act in a way that protects your interest. All right, it could be with a work partner. In a work situation, you realize something, you know, so it could be that you may have to either reevaluate your position at work or reevaluate whether this is really the job for you. You know, take it how it resonates. All right. All right. So, but I really like this Knight of Wands at the end going into March. You're going to take the time, you're going to take yourself out of the situation, you're going to reflect on the opportunities available for you, you're going to plan, and then you're going to re-enter the arena being stronger, more informed, being very passionate, having that vision, being driven by your goals, and nothing is going to stop you here. Right? And don't let anything stop you, because you know what you're aiming for. I really like this energy, Cancer. Once you have that realization, just take it as a blessing and keep it moving. Take that realization as a blessing and keep it pushing. All right. Just one moment. Just making a note here. All right, so what we have is Virgo being very, and Virgo energy. Virgo energy is a mutable, it's a mutable sign, Virgo. Yep, it's a mutable sign, talking about being versatile, adaptable, and you're going to need to have that versatility and adaptability with this tower. Something's coming at you, you just swerve, all Matrix-like, and you keep it pushing, right? So it's talking about being methodical, being aligned, being insightful, being dutiful and discerning. So Virgo energy is coming through. So it could be that some of you guys have Virgo in your placement, or it's encouraging you to just have this approach when this tower situation comes in. What I'm also being picked up on here with the Alchemist and Virgo. Yeah, thank you, Spirit Guides. Okay, this Virgo has taken on another meaning here. This Virgo is talking about, especially with the Alchemist and with that flexibility, etc. When this tower situation happens, if you allow it to really get into your head and cause you anxiety and cause you, you know, if you sit and rest in this energy for too long, it's going to be a problem. At least here it's a Three of Swords, which means you're going to be hurt, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be pained by it, you're going to be upset, but you don't dwell in it. And that's what this Virgo is saying. Don't dwell in this pain energy. Be the alchemist. Separate the pain from what the lesson is, from the life lesson, and keep it pushing. That's what being a Virgo alchemist is all about. That's what you're being called to do here. This tower moment needed to happen. You needed to hear this news, because hearing this news now is going to save you a lot of further amplified heartache down the road. What you do, you take your life lesson from it and you keep it pushing. Okay, that is a very, very important message here. So take the realization as a blessing and just keep moving. Don't dwell. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm just going to take the one card that fell on here. If you guys know my spirit guides, they love to throw the cards around. Okay, just warning you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep it pushing. You have the Mars card here. So it's about courage. It's about taking leadership. It is about really being driven. That's what I mean by keep it pushing. That's, oh, for goodness sake, let me pick up these cards. That's that Mars energy here. You know, you really need to keep it pushing and not dwell on the hurt and not dwell on the disappointment. Because when you dwell on that hurt and disappointment from that news, it's not going to benefit you and it's not going to work for you. So in terms of the cards that fell on the floor, we have Chiron. Really quickly, I'll just run through this. We have Chiron, which talks about healing. right? So with this Three of Swords energy, this just talks about learn the lessons from it. Learn the lessons from it, grow. Do not dwell in self-doubt. Do not dwell in the trauma and the shame of it. Just learn, just take it for what it is. Separate the emotion from the lesson. You know, so really get that balance in terms of how you learn from this situation. And we have Jupiter, so this energy is going to really allow you to expand, and that is the magician energy as well. You're going to become the magician in your life. You're going to be able to expand with this new learning. With new learning comes new opportunities, come new blessings from the universe, especially when you've shown that you've learned your lessons. You're able to leap into other opportunities with this Knight of Wands energy. And we also have complexity. So many times when we are in a position of transforming and having these realizations, there could be a lot of contradictions, a lot of contradictory energies that come up. That could be very confusing with this, as the Seven of Cups show, in terms of what do we choose, which opportunity do we go down, which road do we go down, are things what they seem. You're heading into a lot of complex energy here. You're being told and drawn to really trust your instincts at this time. That's going to be quite important for you guys. Okay. Let's see what other... Not again. You guys are ridiculous. They're always getting me to the floor. Okay. So, Turtle, stop trying to make things happen. Sometimes you just need to sit back and learn the lesson. All right? Take the realizations. Take the blessing. It's almost as if when you keep running back to a toxic situation, don't do that. Leave that in the past. You know, and as you could see, what I'm being drawn to with this turtle is the direction that he's swimming in. So it's as if everything is happening over there and he's just curving to the right. You know, he's just curving out of the way and avoiding the drama. You know, so it's very important that you guys do that. Now, what I would like you guys to do, this is, I think they call it the question answer oracle deck. But what you guys do, if you think of a question in your head, and we will see what cards your spirit guides are prompted for you to see. What I'm being drawn to as I say this, with this healing Chiron card here, with this Tower situation and this with this Tower situation and the Three of Swords, healing at this juncture is going to be really important for you. I feel that you guys would be healing from past life karma. There's past life negative dark karma that is going to be released for you guys this month. Better out than in. Really work on yourself to release it and face that negative dark karma. See it for what it is. And don't feel sorry for yourself about it and everything else. Just see it for what it is and let it go. That's what that healing is going to look like. Okay? All right. So ask your question. Let's see what card. There we go. The situation will improve. Oh, yeah, that's what we know. The situation will improve. And what I'm drawn to with both these cards is that you guys both look as if you're underwater. But the turtle underwater and this, I don't know what she is. Is she an angel or a mermaid? But I don't know. But she's underwater, right? So, and I think that's what it could feel like when you're being out underwater. It could feel like if you put your head underwater, the pool or whatever, things feel muted and obscure, not obscure, but things feel muted. You can't really hear very well. You know, you feel like you can't breathe, that sort of thing. But know that the situation here will improve. What I'm being drawn to as well with the retreat is that many times when we something is revealed to us, and we get this element of truth, or someone says something to us that crashes our world, we can have an instinct to jump in the fray, or an instinct to defend ourselves, or an instinct to act out of ego, I think is the best way to phrase it. And this is saying to avoid that. Take it for what it is. Take that situation for what it is. Learn and grow from it, point blank, period. Nothing else to be done. Okay? That's going to be very important and very key. Don't give it more energy than it needs, because with those other people, that's what they want. Because people tend to love to feed off negative energy. They love to feed off watching someone go down. Don't give them that opportunity. Okay, that's my parting words with this. Okay, Cancer, so this was really, really very involved. I'm even feeling a bit lightheaded after this. But I suggest that you guys tune into your stellium reading, because your stellium reading, we're going to really look at your planetary placements in depth, with your Mars and Uranus being in your 11th house. And your 11th house is of your friendship group, your community. If you guys are public facing, it's about what people think of you and how they view you. With the Mercury, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, and new moon in your 8th house, what new realizations and surprises. As you can see with this tower is all that 8th house doing. This is that Mercury, Sun, Jupiter in your 8th house. That's what this tower moment is all about. So we go into more detail about that. And then we have Neptune in your 9th house, and Neptune is about illusions, and your 9th house is about realizations. So what illusion is taking place around you? So this is what the stellium reading is going to be about. So subscribe, switch on your notifications, don't miss a thing. If you have any questions regarding this reading, pop them down below in the comments box. I aim to respond to all questions. I try. And to wrap things up, I would like to thank your spirit guides and my spirit guides for providing us with these messages, the insights, the warnings as to what to expect and how to come over it. If you've gotten to this far of the reading, bless you. Bless you so much. And thank you for supporting. And I hope to see you guys in future readings. Okay? Bye for now.